What's up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Chidi Gaines. I've got another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be going through the top 5 lessons that I've learned from my business from a month and a week of being in business. Starting business obviously is a very daunting task. You're on your own, you're trying to build an empire, trying to build success and wealth for yourself and for your family. There are lessons that you have to learn along the way and you try to learn them as fast as possible. I've still got a long way to go, but these are the 5 lessons that I've learned so far, and hopefully if I act on these, it's going to make me a very successful man and a very successful businessman as well. Lesson number 1. The first thing that I've learned very quickly is that there is never-ending work and there is always work to be done. Your to-do list would never be empty. There's no way around it. You just got to do the work, okay? So there's no point trying to hide away from the work or postpone the work. All you're going to be doing is piling more stuff for yourself. So just crack on with the work, stay focused. This is my working hours, this is my lunch time, this is my working hours again. Make sure that you're setting yourself specific times to work, and when you're doing the work, you get into deep work so that you're as productive as possible. When you realize this, you will start to find ways of being as effective as possible, as efficient as possible, because your brain is going to start to think about how you can get more work done in a shorter period of time. There's always work to be done. Just get on with the work. Don't try to get around the work. Lesson number 2, you have to be organized and you have to set short-term goals. This is very, very important, as if you're not organized, you're not going to know what to be working on, you're not going to know when to be working on it, and you're just not going to get anything done because you're going to be in that state of paralysis where you're trying to figure out what you need to do. Something that I've started doing has helped me out a lot is doing a to-do list the night before, just so I can clear my mind on paper. I know exactly what I need to get done the next day. Like for example, shooting a 5-minute video was onto the to-do list today, and that's what I'm doing right now. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of editing and I'm going to do a little bit of training preparation. So all of these things, if you get them down on paper, you're not having to think about them. Another thing that is very important is setting standard operating procedures, SOPs, okay? So when you have a business, there's going to be priorities of things that you need to focus on first before you move on to the next thing. So set yourself a list of things that you need to get done every day. For example, mine is I wake up, okay? Then I'm going to be clearing my emails, doing clients relationship management, messaging people, setting their training, just getting back to people, updating their programs, things like that. And then the next thing might be editing videos or outreach, speaking to people, trying to build relationships. And then the next thing might be maybe going on my training or edit, whatever it may be. You need to set step-by-step standard operating procedures so that you know after I've ticked one box, I've ticked the other one, and after I've ticked one, I've ticked the other one. And within these, there might be even more standard operating procedures. Break it down as much as you can, okay? The only reason you're not going to achieve your goals if you're unable to take the steps, because the blueprint is out there, people have done it before. If you get the help, you can literally just tick the boxes. Make it as simple as possible. Wake up, brush your teeth, turn the camera on, press record, speak. These are all steps. The reason that we're not able to do things and achieve things is because we don't have the detailed steps to be able to get to where we need to be. If someone is trying to teach you how to bench press, someone can be like, yeah, just push the bar harder, push it harder, and try and get the bar up, okay? That's one way of explaining it. The other way is retract your shoulder blades, dig your traps in, use leg drive, have an arch, engage your core, control it when it's coming down. There's more detailed steps. It's going to allow you to be able to perform the movement more effectively. And in this case, with the business, if you have more steps and you follow the steps accordingly, you're going to be a lot more successful. And I'm hoping and I'm going to be implementing these steps and making sure that I follow them within my business as well moving forward. So that's something that I've learned very fast. You need to follow the steps. Again, your brain will play tricks on you. You're going to want to do other things. You're going to want to stray away from the path, but you have to just always remind yourself, these are the key performance indicators. These are the things that I need to do each day, and if I do them, I'm going to be successful. Set yourself a short-term goal so that it's still in reach. You don't want to set it too big where is unforeseeable. Set it just about in reach where you can kind of get yourself motivated. You get hungry because it's not so out of reach that you can't really foresee it in the next coming years. Okay, so set yourself realistic goals. For the SOPs as well, the standard operating procedures, I would highly recommend setting weekday ones and then weekend ones. So for the weekday, you can work as long as you want, really, and then for the weekend, maybe after around mid-afternoon time, you can have a bit of a rest. I still work weekends as well because the things need to still be moving forward, but the standard operating procedures will be less. Okay, there will be less on the list, and also weekends are more for planning and generating ideas, editing, and things of that nature. So think about how you can leverage your weekend to fuel your weekdays as well. Lesson number 3 that I've learned is you have to get your emotions out of things. Okay, you have to get your emotions out of things. People will disappoint you, things will disappoint you, expectations will disappoint you. You have to be emotionless. You can only control how you react to situations. You cannot control how a situation plays out. So always keep that in mind. Try your best to not have any attachments, okay? You can have goals and you can have things that you would like to happen, but don't attach your emotion and your whole being to that, because you will easily be broken down by being disappointed by people, being disappointed by outcomes, and also you're going to have a lot of people that want to drag you down when you start something new, when you're trying to improve yourself. People will start making maybe snacky comments or they'll chat shit behind your back. You have to be emotionless. Fuck what everyone else thinks. Do what you love. Try and move forward. It's your life at the end of the day. So don't think about what anyone says. Everyone's going to have their own thoughts and beliefs and what they think about what you're doing. You have to believe in yourself. You have to stand by what you will believe. You have to be willing to learn. You have to know that it's going to suck for a long time, which is something that I'm starting to accept. Things will get hard. You have to do the hard work. It's the beginning stages. You're building the foundations. Just know that, accept that, work, and then things will fall in place. Momentum will build up if you stay diligent, if you learn, things will fall in place. The 4th lesson I've learned, something I'm becoming a little bit more conscious of, is being conscious of time and acting fast. Success loves speed, a lot of people have said, and it's very important that you implement ideas very, very fast. The people that get the most done and the people that are the most successful are the people that get the most done because they act with speed. They have an idea, they implement the idea straight away. You might have an idea and the idea literally just never gets implemented. Like, you think about going to the gym, 1 year later, you're still on the couch at home doing nothing, playing video games. You think about going for a run, you still haven't done anything. You think about doing something, you just don't have the impetus to actually move forward. People that are successful, as soon as they think of an idea, they implement with speed. Volume is one of the most important things. You have to test things out to get data and then to find trends. That's something that I'm starting to realize now. So when I'm doing some work, always conscious of the time now. I'm like, okay, cool, I've got 30 minutes, an hour to do this. I've got 5 minutes to do this. When I'm with people, I'm like, okay, cool. Is this person gonna be wasting my time? And I'm like, well, what do I need to be doing from this? So always be, your time is valuable. Your time is your most valuable asset. So treat it like one and implement things as fast as possible, because you'll be able to get more volume and you'll be able to test ideas that way as well. Number 5 and final tip and lesson that I've learned in the last month would be to look out for help and guidance. Okay, always assume the person you're talking to knows something you do not. If someone's done something before, ask for help, ask for guidance. Always be humble, or try your best to be humble. If someone has done something before, speak to them. They have the blueprint, they've made the mistake, they've done the errors, they know the shortcuts, they know what to do, they know what not to do. So why not speak to them? Find out what they've done, find out how you can improve your business, especially if it's someone that you trust and if they've had great results. This is the best way to actually improve, because you know that you're working on the right things, and you know that if you just put your foot on the gas and do it consistently, you will get to the destination that you desire. So these are the 5 lessons that I've learned so far. I'm hoping to do my best to implement and learn from these lessons straight off the bat, because it's all good having these lessons. If you don't do anything about it, then you're just going to be stuck in the same position and become stagnant. So I'm really looking forward to implementing these ideas with speed and these lessons, and I'm looking forward to becoming very successful and growing my business and helping as many people as I can, influencing you guys, helping you to be better and helping you to achieve your goals as well. If you got anything out of this video at all, leave a like down below. Comment down below what your favorite part of the video was, and if you've got a business, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned in your business in the space of time that you've been doing it. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing if you got value out of this content, and I'll meet you guys in the next video.